All right, hey, it's Mark Anthony. I'm back at you guys. This is the shout out list. This is the people that contributed to my vodka fund. They hit me up on Cash App. Matter of fact, I got PayPal now, so either way, PayPal, Cash App, you covered. First is popping. If I don't get to everybody this week, I'll get to you next week. But first off, is Brian from Boston. He broke me off for the vodka, Cash App. Second is AOC, but not the AOC from DC. It's AOC from Los Angeles. Broke me off with the vodka for the vodka fund and the Cash App. And last but not least, the OG, Bobby from Dallas. OMG. This is the list you want to be on. You better ask somebody. Oh my God.
Oh my God, oh my God, hey, oh my God, oh my God, I'm solo with this shit, man, fuck a squad. You niggas watching me, you need a job. Niggas keep on playing.
Hey, this is Mark Anthony. I'm back at you guys. This is the question and answer videos that a lot of you guys have been asking for. And originally, I was going to choose the top 5, the best 5 questions, but there were so many good questions that I ended up choosing 7. So anyway, so Mel 3, oh no, Mel, I don't know, whatever. So which city was the large percentage of beautiful women in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro or Sao Paulo? That's a tough question because like Sao Paulo is a huge city. Probably population wise, it might be the 3rd or 4th largest city in the world. But Rio de Janeiro is by the beach, a lot of beautiful girls. So I would probably have to go with Rio de Janeiro for that question. Good question though. And second question, Enad853. I think somebody just made that name up. So here's my question. What were your favorite porn companies to work for shooting wise that respected your rate? WCP, West Coast Productions, Evasive Angles, or Plumper Pass? Those are 3 great companies that I love to work for because they always had beautiful, nice women. Even the Plumper Pass were a little bit thicker, but they were still good. West Coast Productions, that was one of the first companies that I directed for. And Evasive, I was on a contract with them for like 5 years. So, I mean, I can't really choose, but I guess if I really had to choose, Evasive Angles. All right, that's question 3. Rude Van Cleet. Okay. He says, how much these garotas charge for a scene? So what he means is garotas is the Portuguese name for girls. So how much do these girls charge for a scene in Brazil? Well, it depends. It depends on what you want them to do. But I would say anywhere from $300 to maybe $1,000. So like if it's just a blowjob scene, maybe $200 or $300. A regular boy girl scene, maybe $400 or $500. And then anal or gangbang, you know. But maybe the least amount is $300 and the most is probably $1,000 American dollars. So Anthony, next question, Anthony Sapp. What was your favorite scene and what was your favorite actress to work with? So my favorite actress, I probably would have to say is Jada Fire. She was, yes. So what was my favorite scene? Probably, I can't really choose one scene, I guess, but some of the bubble butt Brazilian orgy scenes that we shot in Brazil. But I guess if I had to choose one from the Bubble Brazilian Orgy series, I would have to say Bubble Butt Brazilian Orgy number 11 was my favorite. All right, so now next question, Jimmy Page. Do you get to say yes or no to the partners in a scene, and what made you decide to quit porn for good? So, yeah, I mean, you have free will. You can say yes, you can say no, but when you say no, then you probably just lost out on some money. So I mean, I could get into a whole long story about this, but basically, yeah, they can't force you to work with anybody that you don't want to work with or that you don't feel comfortable with. And then what made me decide to quit for good? Well, I don't know, it was a number of things. And I can go on and on about this, but like a number of things, but I was just ready to move on. And, you know, I don't know. I'll get into that one. That's a good question, though. Next question. Whatever happened to Jake Steed in Obsession? Okay. Jake Steed was a really nice guy. I liked working for him. He always had nice girls. He got into a little bit of legal issue, and you keep hearing different rumors. One rumor he was in Thailand, another rumor he was in the Philippines, another rumor he was in Brazil, and another rumor he was in Nigeria, which kind of makes sense because he has family in Nigeria. But I don't know. And then whatever happened to Obsession, I still communicate with Obsession every now and then, but she's married. And guess who she's married to? She's married to, I know you guys know Mandingo. That's her husband. So enough about that. Last question, but not least, it says Virgin Pig at BMP Obsessed. I think I know who that is, but anyway, he says, I have a question. It's kind of messy, but I'm going to ask, why did you and the performer Maxx Blacc fall out? Yeah, that's a long story too, but basically the issue was we were doing an orgy scene one day, and what I didn't know is that he was dating one of the girls in the orgy scenes. But when you're in the orgy scene, everybody got to work with everybody. But for the reason, he got jealous. And then I'm like, hey, you're messing up the scene. So if you don't like what's going on, just go home. And then that's kind of how we fell out. But that whole story, that's another video. So that's the last of the questions. Good questions. I'm always open to answer questions. So if you get any more, I can either answer it on video or maybe we can DM. Holla. Oh my God.
Niggas keep on plotting, call them fried. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.